Hello everyone, and it's me, Ono Achino. I'm still here. So we are going to look at this question on quadratic equation. For this quadratic equation, we are going to solve it with this method, completing the square method. People find it difficult, so we are going to tackle it right now. So the solution, so, let's write the equation as x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. So the first thing we're going to do now, this is the constant. Understand? So this normal number without a variable is a constant. We need to move the constant to the other side. So we're going to go x squared minus 5x equals to, when it moves over, this plus changes to minus, that's minus 6. So the next thing we need to do is, in case this first power has a coefficient in front, you need to divide 2 by that power. So you can eliminate it, but that is not available here. But when you see that, you know what to do. That is the next step to do. But if that is not available now, the next thing you need to do is you need to add half square the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x here, the coefficient is minus 5. You need to add half the square of it. So half of minus 5, 1 over 2 of minus 5 is minus 5 over 2. This is half. Then you now square it. So you add this thing to this side and this side. So that's what we are going to do. So that's going to be x squared minus 5x. You need to add that term. So that is 5 minus 5 over 2. You add it to both sides. Add it to this other side. Minus 6 plus. You add that over 2. So next, you need to open this bracket now. You need to square it with that. That is x squared minus 5x plus, if you open this bracket, it's going to be minus, now this is minus 5 times minus 5. That is minus 5 squared is minus 5 times minus 5. Minus times minus is plus. 5 times 5 is 25. So that is going to be 25 over 2 times 2. To square it is 4. So that's what we have in the first side. The same thing with this other side. Minus 6 plus, they're going to be 25 over 4. So after this now, we need to factorize. Factorizing now, when you factorize, you need to find the square of this side. Then you put this sign here. You need to find the square root of this side and the square root of this side. And you join them with whatever sign that is here. So the square root of x raised to the power 2 is x. You have to write x, you put this sign here, then square root of this. So square root of 25 is 5. And square root of 4 is 2. That is it. Then when you get that, you raise it to the power 2. This is how to factorize. Square root of here, you join it by the sign that this one has, raised to the power 2. That is equal to this. Now you need to simplify. You need to find the LCM of this is 4. The 4 divided by 1, 4. 4 times minus 6, minus 24. Plus 4 divided by 4, 1. 1 times 25, 25. So this is minus 4 plus 25. If you're owing somebody 24 cents and you pay 25, that you have a remainder of 1. So that is going to be 1 over 4 equals to, you bring this down. So that is it. So next thing you need to do now, what you're going to do is to make this x the subject of the formula. And making this x subject of the formula now, this thing has a square here, a power of 2. You need to remove it. And when you're removing it, you square root both sides. So square rooting both sides now, you square root here and you square root here. So this square root will cancel square. Then this remains. You now have x minus 5 over 2 equals to square root of 1 is 1 all over square root of 4 is 2. So collecting like terms now, this is x. You need to move this over. So this x equals to, then if you move this over now, the sign minus changes to plus. So that x equals to plus 5 over 2. This now, when you're doing this square roots, when you're square rooting both sides, you need to put plus or minus. Because one time you have a square root, it's either a positive or a negative. Square root of any number is either positive or negative. You need to add plus or minus. You also bring it down here, plus or minus. So this is not, when this 5 crosses over, this minus 5 over 2, it changes to plus 5 over 2, plus or minus 1 over 2. Don't forget, plus or minus. So, and this x now is going to have two answers. Now going to be x equals to 5 over 2 plus, you take the plus first or anyone, or you still write the negative on minus 1 over 2. So solving this now, you get x equals to the LC. So you got this, the denominators, they are the same. When the denominators are the same, just pick one denominator. That is 2. Then 5 plus 1 is 6. Or this, the denominators are the same. So you pick one, that is 2. Then 5 minus 1, that is 4. So you're going to have x equals to 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3. That's x equals to 3, or when you cancel this, or 2. So now we have gotten our answer as x is either 3 or 2. So that is the final answer. Thank you very much. You like, you share, and comment, and don't forget to follow.